Well, back here in our state, immigration advocates are planning to come together later today to honor the memory of that woman who was killed.
Your reporter Taylor Knight is live in New Haven, sharing what to expect ahead of today's rally. Good morning.
Well, that rally will take place right here outside of the courthouse in New Haven. Protesters are urging people to come together to demand better protections for everyone in the community. The New Haven Immigrant Coalition is the same group that has protested against Avello and the company's deportation flights out of Tweed. Those flights have now stopped, but the group says their work is not done. The New Haven Immigrants Coalition will be rallying this afternoon to, quote, stop ICE terror. They say they want to hold ICE accountable for their actions and say, quote, we will mourn those kidnapped and trafficked by ICE, those whose lives have been violently cut short by ICE agents, and those suffering in detention camps nationwide. Again, today's rally will be held right here at the courthouse at 4 this afternoon. Your reporter live in New Haven, Taylor Knight, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Taylor, thank you.